Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I just wanted to talk a little bit more about our journey. Remember the last time we spoke about like the early signs that we noticed. So when Taddy was around 2-3 years old, it was becoming more alarming because the speech wasn't coming back. Like he had regressed a few months earlier, but the speech wasn't coming back. So at some point, the pressure was becoming too much from our relatives, from our family, from our neighbors, from everyone that was around us. Like, please have him checked. Like, famba inengwana, to be precise. Like, I didn't want to look for help for him. Like, I always felt like there's something going on with him, but I didn't want to look for help. I didn't want to even think of looking for help, like for traditional help or for spiritual help. I just thought that like he's going to talk when the time comes for him to talk. But the pressure became too much. Like, it was so much pressure that at some point it felt like maybe it's my fault that his speech is not coming back. So we it's a funny story. So we met this guy who said that he could cut his tongue. In our, I'm sure now, in our tradition, when a child is a tongue tie, you look for someone, not a traditional person. It's say like there are people who specialize in doing tongue ties. So we went and looked for that guy. Like, we actually met him and we went to his place. Like, it was a very scary place. Like, it was in a location that's not very safe, but we sacrificed and we went. I remember we left our phones at home. We went with just our house keys and money for transport so that we couldn't be robbed. So we went there. Like, it was 4 of us holding Tadiwa. Like, he had so much strength, he resisted a lot. And then they said, yes, Taddy.
It's Sonic.
No, it's nice. Well done, Taddy.
Sonic.
So
Mommy, look at Knuckles.
wow, it's Knuckles. Okay.
Mommy, look at Tails.
Okay, well then do another one.
I like to do
Okay, so at some point we were holding Tadiwa, like the 4 of us holding Tadiwa, trying to get his, like somebody was holding his cheek, somebody's hands and his feet and his torso. It was a lot. So he said he cut it. That's what he said, and that within a week or two we'd call him with a testimony and that everything. And he then said, if you need help in looking for a job, because I wasn't working at the time, in looking for a job, I can help you, blah blah blah. We went home so excited, like finally my child is going to start speaking. At least, like, how when your child is not developing as he should be, like at the age that he is at, it becomes sort of a pressure when you meet other people, because they'll be asking questions you don't even know how to answer those questions. Like, you won't know how to answer those questions. That was my situation. So I remember a week passed, no speech came. The second week came, no speech, until it was a month. Oh, well done, Alicia. Until it was a month and there was nothing had changed, and we just accepted that, okay, nothing is going to change. So time went by, like, and then around 3 years, that's when some of the words started coming back. Some of his words started coming back. And I remember he would, like, if you would say like, Taddy, say mommy, you'd say mommy. No, you would say mommy. Taddy, say daddy, and you would say daddy. Like, I remember Alicia. So I remember my mom getting so excited when I would send her voice notes. I don't even know why I deleted them, because I kept them for years. And I would say, Taddy, say hello Gogo. You'd say hello Gogo. And I would say I miss you Gogo. And you would say I miss you Gogo. And my mom was so happy, because she's my mom, and it breaks her heart seeing me struggle so much trying to understand my child. So I remember going to that place, and we went to another guy. who actually say that he's bewitched by some of our relatives, blah blah blah. But I just no, I didn't put it in like so. He prescribed us to get something that, but that item was only found in Zimbabwe.
Mommy,
Yes, Daddy.
Alicia is not serious.
Alicia, can you please share with Daddy?
No,
So
I
I remember in 2022, January 2022, we went to Zimbabwe. That's when my partner and I got married traditionally. He went to pay for lobola. So during the ceremony, my cousin, she's more of a big sister than a cousin, she was like, she's a nurse, and she was worried about Tadi. Like, at his age, he should be talking better than he is. Like, I was so excited. No, he has speech now. He can speak, blah, 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 blah. And then she said, go with him to the hospital, please. Like, I was like, okay, I'll go. But the one thing that I'm proud of, like, I didn't visit any other place when I was in Zimbabwe. I just, like, accepted that if he's never going to speak, that's it. It's okay. I've accepted it. So we came back to South Africa 2022, but I didn't go to the hospital because I was saying, like, I'm a child of God, I have faith. So if I have faith, why then should I go to the you understand, why should I not even to the traditional healers, like to clinic? Why should I go to the clinic when I have faith? God is going to heal him. If there's something wrong with my child, God is going to heal my child. That's what I was that was what I was saying to myself. So I remember coming across this sermon that addressed medicine and spirituality, or Christianity, religion in that sense. So the preacher actually said there's nothing wrong with medicine. Medicine and prayer can work hand in hand. Like, just because you got prayed for doesn't mean that you shouldn't go to the hospital. Like, that sermon really hit me. It opened my eyes, and then that's when I finally took Tadiwa to the clinic. Follow and subscribe for part 5, I think, and then I'll explain further. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Mommy,